time for Acho's Macho Men. Dig it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is week 11 of Acho's Macho Men. And we're going to start, as we always do, in college football. Malik Cunningham. Check this guy out. He's the second player in FBS history to pass for over 300 yards, rush for over 200 yards, and oh, by the way, he went to Louisville. Lamar Jackson hadn't even done this. The first guy was Marcus Tuiasosopo. I know his brother. They're a great football and baseball family. This guy was ridiculous. 72-yard run, making everybody look like they weren't even on the field. That's why Malik Cunningham, is macho. But see, we're not just about macho men here. We're also about macho women. Tamari Key, University of Tennessee. She had a triple-double with blocks. 18 rebounds, 10 blocks, 10 points. Candace Parker went to Tennessee. Candace Parker hadn't even done this, and Tamari Key's done it twice. Oh, yeah. And last, but not least, we're going to the NFL. I don't know if anyone in the history of fantasy points has scored this many fantasy points. Jonathan Taylor had over 200 total yards, 5 total touchdowns. I don't know if he had 50, 60, 70. He might have won everyone their fantasy league. He set records. Look at this, 53.4 fantasy points. That was macho. Oh, yeah. Those are my Week 11 Acho's Macho Men and Women. Thank you. Come again.
Bring that cape, the sunglasses, all of it on over here because we're going to continue with the NFL and the macho.
And it's about time we got not only some women in, but some basketball in. So job well done. Sam Macho. Let's focus in on Monday Night Football, shall we?
Yeah.
We got the Giants traveling down there to Tampa Bay to take on a Buccaneers team, Sam. It's probably hungry to get back to right after what we saw from them a week ago. If the Giants are going to make this a losing streak for the Bucs, how are they going to do it?
I think it's going to be getting pressure up front, right? So we saw last week Tampa Bay struggled against the Washington football team. And why was that? Obviously, Tom Brady threw a couple early interceptions, but also there's pressure up front. And so hopefully the Giants defensive line, if you're a Giants fan, can get pressure on Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's defense is actually the weak point right now in this team. And so you force a couple turnovers on Tom Brady. You find a way to score some points on a depleted secondary, on a defense that's not playing anywhere up to the standard, and all of a sudden you might find yourself a huge upset in the NFC, not unlike what we saw in the AFC.
Okay, so speaking of this game, I remember a year ago, this game was in prime time and it was really close. The Bucs ended up pulling away. I think it was a 2-point victory or something like that. But nonetheless, the Giants had their number, and they only had one win last season. This game, they're going to be a little bit more healthy. Kadarius Toney is going to be on the field. Saquon Barkley is going to be back in the fold. They might get their left tackle back. And the last time Kadarius Toney and Saquon Barkley were on the field together, they upset the Saints. Now, I know you said there's a chance, but you gave the Bucs side of things. For the Giants, this could maybe turn around their season if they figure it out.
It could, and the NFC's been interesting, right? A team like the Eagles, remember how bad they were early on? Now all of a sudden they've won 3 out of the last 4, and the East is a little bit more open. The Cowboys found a way to lose against Kansas City. And so the Giants, it's not all over for the Giants. I understand that they're 3-6, but Daniel Jones can find a way to take advantage of a depleted secondary. Kadarius Toney make some plays.
Yeah.
Obviously, Saquon, we don't know what Saquon is going to look like. He's been banged up all season long. But if there were ever a time where the New York Giants could beat the Tom Brady Tampa Bay Buccaneers, this would be that time. They've lost a couple in a row. The defense is just not there. Todd Bowles is known for being like a number 1, number 2 defense, and they're not even in the top 5, 6, 7. Like, they're struggling. And so this is the opportunity.
Yeah, Bucs have lost 2 in a row. They lose tonight. On Monday Night Football, it will be 3 straight. And then are we talking about someone else maybe pegging them to go to the Super Bowl?
You know how we do it. It's instant reaction in this week. What have you done for me lately? If the Bucs lose this one, we're not talking about the Bucs for a little while.
It's true. We're not. All right, Sam Macho, as always, thank you for your insight, Mr.
Awesome.
Macho Man himself.
And I love the oh yeah that you gave.
Oh, yeah. I got to work on it still after 11 weeks. Our Week 11 Monday Night Football matchup, a critical one for both teams, as we just said. Daniel Jones and the New York Giants facing off with Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucs.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.